Very good afternoon. I am Dr. V. Naresh. Today, I would like to demonstrate a React-based single-page application into an Amazon Web Services and CloudFront. So, as Amazon has given a few projects for the practice purpose, here you can see this is one a real-time application where we can use the existing React application developed by a developer and we are trying to deploying that React application into our Amazon Web Services. Okay, so let us see how this looks like and the architecture. If you can see the architecture, you will understand the basic scenario of what we are doing using our web application. Okay, so we have something like an React application developed in the local system using the Visual Studio Code, and we are trying to deploying that into our S3, where the S3 is a simple storage service and is trying to store the applications like HTML file and React.js files, Node.js files. All the necessary applications are going to be stored in S3, and that we are connected to CloudFront, and from where we can mm, get the domain name, and from the domain we can able to access it. Okay, so in order to develop this, we are depending on the cloud formation. Okay, so this application, if you want to understand, you should have a thorough knowledge on all these services offered by the Amazon Web Services. Like you should be able to understand what is S3, what is API gateway, what is CloudFront, and what is Route 53. If at all you have your own domain, you have purchased, let us say, if you want to integrate that purchased domain to this particular application, also you can do with the help of Route 53. But anyhow, Route 53 is not going to be covered here. But till the CloudFront, I can able to demonstrate. Why? Because we have not yet ready-made domain purchased it. So till CloudFront, I will going to demonstrate it, and in the coming part, I will also explain you about integration of the CloudFront with the Route 53. That anyhow you can do, no problem. So IAM, you should have an idea. You should have an idea on a CloudFront as well as CloudWatch, CloudTrail, and CloudFormation. So what I'm doing here is, firstly, all these tools are there, and you can see this is already available in the Git. This we are trying to clone here. Okay, this we are trying to clone. So what we can do here is we can copy this and open our virtual Visual Studio Code, and we are already here. So let me first create a folder here. Okay, so for that regard, I'm trying to find the code in the Git. So repository is already available here in the same link. The code, sample application code, is already available here. This is what I am searching for, which is already available. AWS samples. There are thousands of codes available in this. So out of which I'm taking this code directly and deploying in our Amazon Web Services. Okay. So this is the code as mentioned here. Same code that I have taken. The same code I have taken, and I'm trying to download into my local repository. So this is what my downloaded, and let me uncheck this. Yeah, this is the file, and I'm directly taking this into my AWS project. I just pasted here. See, this is the application already available. Right now, if you can see in this, it's already available here. Now let me open the React course. This entire code is written in the form of YAML, and this code we are using here. Okay, this code directly we are taking. Now they have described about what is REST API and what is the sample API gateway that we have taken, and we are calling it using the rendering hello and get method we have used here, and success code and API gateway for the deployment, S3 bucket. So this entire code when we run, it is going to build all the S3 including the bucket policies as well as cloud distribution, that is CDN, content delivery network, then CloudFront distribution. Then the entire code has been already written. Okay, there is nothing new to do in this. Okay, yeah, well, good, everything looks good. So if you can see this index.tsx, here also the code is already, this is how exactly the code is going to be displayed for us. Okay, so now what we have to do here is we have to make sure the API gateway is going to connect it to this. Okay, so these two things are important for us, and you see your API domain name. So this your API domain name we have to get from our cloud formation. Okay, from the cloud formation we will get the API gateway code for the endpoint representation as well as the bucket name that we have displayed here. You can see again here. Okay, so the bucket name is already written in the code, right? So this is the bucket name. It is going to be created for us. The corresponding policies are also going to be assigned to the bucket. Simple. So what we can do here is we can go to our aws.amazon.com, log in into your AWS root account. Yeah, I have already logged into my AWS root account. Let me go to the cloud formation. There are 0 stacks here. Just create a stack here. So I'm going with the default and uploading the template here. So go to the location where you have the application. So this is the YAML page we need. Get the YAML page and click on next. You can give something like mm, React single page application using AWS. You can give any name. Okay. Next, so configuration stack up options. Let us go default, and you don't need to create any IAM role here. That's the beauty why, because CloudFormation will take care of everything. So let me go default. So this is the stack name is going to be created for us. This is the review page. Then click submit. So it is creating for us. The event updated is creating for us, right? And we have to look into the outputs, whether we got any outputs or not. Usually what we will get, once it is successfully uh, created for us, then it is going to display the bucket name and API gateway, also CloudFront domain name. All these three things will be use, going to be created here in the output, and we can use it straight away. Okay, so let us wait for some time. Yeah, it is already initiated the process. We have to look into the output. Meanwhile, what we can do is we can go to S3. Let me go to the S3. S3, if you can type here, it will take you to the S3. Now see here. Yeah, this is what the name of the bucket created by the cloud formation. You can look into the date and the time as well. Okay, 12:05 now, 12:06. Okay, it's just created uh, with the cloud formation, right? So also we should wait till we get the outputs. Output is going to show us the results of these events. Okay, so it is already created as of now. This is the bucket name, and in this bucket we don't have any files in it. So where we have that files, we have downloaded, right? So from the GitHub we have downloaded the code SRR. That code from our local repository we have to use here. Okay, so what we can do, we can go to these are all the images that have been used. So till now out is not yet created for us. You can see total number 17. So once we build the system, okay, then it is going to be created an output folder for us. That output folder results we have to push into our S3 bucket. Then the code is going to be executed from the Amazon Web Services. So that's the usual procedure. Okay. So now what we have to do is we have to wait till we get the API gateway. It will take some time usually. Okay. So first we have to go to the events and we have to wait till we get the complete creation. Then we should wait till we get the output. We can refresh meanwhile. Because in our code we have not yet given any API, right? So we have to provide the API endpoint node and we have to build it. Then we will get the output. Okay, as you can see here. This is where exactly we need to provide the API domain, right? So this API is going to be generated here. If everything goes well, then it is going to be created for us, right? If any misconfiguration, then it won't create for us, right? So what is happening? First, we are creating a cloud formation with which we are organizing the entire schema. Okay, that is, we are getting the S3 bucket creation by using the cloud formation. We are getting the API gateway. Also, we are getting the cloud front. These three we are getting with the help of cloud formation. Cloud formation is a stack, right? So by using this stack, we are deploying the entire React application. Okay. So we are not doing anything manually here. We have assigned this task to CloudFormation, and CloudFormation itself is preparing for us. Okay. Yeah. You can see here. I've done very crystal clear. Simple. The stack is taken the information from the YAML, and we have submitted, then event get generated, then output we got. Okay, now this API domain, that we have to take it from this cloud formation. Okay, and we should go to our local Visual Studio Code in src pages index.tsx. So remove this, paste it. Okay, and save it. Once it gets saved, once it gets saved, once it gets saved, what we can do here is we have to run a command called npm run build. It is showing npm. Okay, so what we can do, we can go to another folder. So we have created a React, right? So let us go to that. Inside the AWS project, we have React. So we have entered into that. Now npm run build. So excuse me. So once uh, it is ready, it is going to generate the output for us. But here it is saying that next is not ready. So let us check the version, npm version. Npm is ready. Npm is ready, but next build is not ready. So let us check what we can do here. So we have to install next. Okay. So let me try this. Npm install next, because the dependencies are important. Along with Visual Studio Code, we have already installed Node.js. Now again we have to look into next. So I just use npm audit fix. Now use npm run build. Now the latest version according to the npm of the system version, based on that Next.js latest version is being installed automatically. So this has to be done for every system. Okay, this depends from system to system. Okay, so finally we got the road pages are clear for us, pre-rendered at a static content, everything, yes, looks good. Now once it is done, it means that in our local repository the out was created, yes or not? Earlier we have 17 items only. Now the latest item is added is called uh, out. So these are all the files we need to be uploaded into our Amazon Web Services. That is how it is going to be deployed in AWS. Okay. So go here, go to our S3 bucket. In S3 bucket, so React cause SPA is there, right? So I can upload the files here. First click on add files, then go to the out, copy all the 6 files except next, because that is a folder. Very good. Next to take add folder, select the next, upload all the files available in the folder. Straight away go to the upload option. It is getting uploaded now. It's getting uploaded, right? So you can see that it is getting uploaded. Once it is uploaded successfully, we can able to perform this operation effectively. So this is the bucket name, as you know already, and now this is the single page application domain. So go here and click on it. This is how the application is going to run for us. Okay. So what we have written in this, what we have written, this React based single page application is hosted by S3 bucket and exposed through an cloud front. The same thing is displayed. Yes or not? So this is how the files are going to be work for us. Okay. See here, links have been attached to this. This is our live React application we have deployed into our Amazon Web Services using the CloudFront. Okay. So thank you very much. See you soon.